watching Let's Chat.
Our next guest we get to spend a few minutes with is very well versed in music. To say that she is well versed in music and in the choral arts is a big, big understatement. Let's say hello to Sarah Pearson. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning, Chip, and everyone else in our community. It's great to be with you.
It's good to have you here, Sarah. Sarah is the director of the Cleveland Orchestra up in Cleveland, Tennessee, as well as the chorus, and you've got a whole laundry list of other accomplishments that you've done over the course of your career, and you're still a pretty young lady. Tell me, how long have you and your family been in this area?
Well, I've been here since I was a teenager, so 30 plus years, and then my husband and I have been married for 21 years, and we have a son that's in 11th grade at Ottawa High School and an 8th grader at Hunter Middle, so we're pretty established. We live here in the Ottawa area, and I bounce between Chattanooga and Cleveland all the time.
As a conductor with this pandemic going on, that's got to make your job double tough, I would think.
Yeah, having to think outside of the box and be creative and not willing to just take no for an answer. And,
right.
Yeah, there are restrictions and you have to, be careful and make wise, informed choices, but you can still make great things happen in spite of that.
How are your musicians responding to rehearsals during the pandemic?
Well, we actually haven't started back up. We're planning to start up here mid-September, but they are well aware of the guidelines and how we'll be handling things. We actually have joined forces. We're part of the Artists Here community in Cleveland, and we are joining up with the 5 Points Museum, the Cultural Center in downtown Cleveland. So that will be our home this fall, at least. And they have a great venue that we can do in their convention hall. We can have, socially distanced concerts, and we can also use their outdoor venue. So it actually works great for what we're needing.
Now, you were also instructing at the Chattanooga Girls Leadership Academy as well. And I wanted to rattle off some of your other accomplishments for the folks at home who may not be familiar with your body of work. Not only the Cleveland Orchestra, the Cleveland Pops, Lee University Symphony, you have conducted at the Juilliard Symphony Orchestra. That's a pretty big accomplishment. And I believe there's this little place called Carnegie Hall you're soon going to be conducting in, correct?
Yes, this coming spring, April the 9th. I was invited to be a guest conductor by their music director, Peter Taboris, and we'll be doing Mendelssohn's Psalm 42. I'm super excited. And several choruses here locally and then even nationally will be joining us for a full residency that week with the New England Philharmonic.
Is conducting at a place like Carnegie Hall sort of the pinnacle of an orchestra conductor?
Oh, definitely. I think for anybody. And to be as young as I am as a conductor, to be able to go this early in my career, it was on my bucket list, but I thought it would be years down the road. So I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity to be there, to stand where the greats have stood.
Tell me what led you to think that and Cleveland is a beautiful little city. What led you to believe that Cleveland would be able to not only field, supply, but also support a symphony?
I have the belief that you can make great things happen wherever you're at. And in 2016, after several years after finishing my double master's at Lee and auditioning for different jobs, I thought, I need to make great things happen here and stop going looking outside of, in other pastures, so to speak. And I talked where I also teach at Cleveland State, and Dr. Bill Seymour is a huge champion of music, and he came alongside of us and gave us a place to rehearse and have concerts. And I had lots of connections around the community of musicians, and from already being the Cleveland Pops music director for a couple of years. So from that, span of collective resources, that's how it began, and it's just been quite a journey. This fall begins our 5th season together.
Congratulations on the beginning of your 5th season. Can't wait for you to come down here and let's interview you and some of your musicians in person. And you and I have a long-standing mutual friend in the form of Bob Bernhardt. I can only imagine being in a room with you and Bernhardt together. Just put me over in the corner and I'll be laughing start to finish. Sarah, you and I will talk again here over the next little while. We do look forward to interviewing you again, hopefully in the very near future. Find out more about Sarah. Go to her website, saralpearson.com, saralpearson.com, or clevelandtnorchestra.com. We'll be right back.